Prince Charles sparked frustration and dismay from Prince Philip for this reason. Prince Charles's vision of monarchy and outspokenness on his battles put him on a collision course with his parents more than once, opening a rift between Prince Philip and the Prince of Wales, an expert has claimed. The heir to the throne and the Duke of Edinburgh have clashed more than once over the prince's desire to take a stand on sensitive issues. Prince Charles, 69, has spoken out on controversial problems throughout the years, including the cultural divide in British inner cities in the 1970s and the Chinese occupation of Tibet. The outspoken prince went as far as snubbing a state dinner hosted by the Chinese government in 1999, publicly embarrassing the Queen and outraging the government, which expected the royal family to play its part to ease relationships between London and Beijing. Prince Philip, in particular, was left fuming by his son's behavior, according to leading journalist Sir Max Hastings. Appearing on Channel 4's documentary The Royal House of Windsor, Sir Max said, "This move turned to be a source of considerable frustration and dismay to Prince Philip, who's led an intensely disciplined life, with which he's kept his mouth largely shut, under intolerable stresses and strains, and he's been this absolutely rock-like support." Prince Philip, an outsider of the Windsors as he was a member of the Danish and Greek monarchies, gave up to his career in the Navy upon King George IV's death to serve his wife the Queen as Duke of Edinburgh. But his son the Prince signaled since his younger years the desire of steering the monarchy towards a new direction. In a letter written in 1978 to his private secretary, Prince Charles expressed he wanted to help those in need in a different way than the one adopted since by the Crown. He wrote, "I want to consider ways in which I can escape from the ceaseless round of official engagements and meet people in less artificial circumstances." And he even declared his desire to visit immigrant areas, in a bid to use his fame and influence to shed a light on their issues. He said, "I want to pay more visits to immigrant areas in order to help these people to feel that they are not ignored or neglected." But the heirs will to pursue his vision of monarchy even if it meant challenging the older generation of royals met the disapproval of his father. Royal author Catherine Meyer said, "The Queen and Prince Philip had very strong ideas about how you do monarchy, and Prince Charles comes along and starts doing things very differently. His father in particular actively opposed him. But Charles didn't bend his will, and through his organization, the Prince's Trust, he launched hundreds of programs, ranging through helping communities in inner cities to organic food." Sir Hastings spoke of a generational divide between father and son. He said, "One suspects that from the moment Prince Charles was old enough to have ideas of his own he began to get quite impatient of having to listen to his father saying how he thought he should do it, because this is the way that father-son relationships often work.